All right, happy Coronavirus Day. Just trying really hard to get everybody else to be as happy as I am. But here's what's happening. That people have a way of looking at situations, looking at the world. And the way most people were looking at this coronavirus, in my opinion, is wrong. So then when the CDC came out and said what they said yesterday, it rocked people's worlds. I don't know, I guess you could call it cognitive dissonance. But it was as if someone came out and said to you, the sky is not blue. Yesterday the sky was blue. Today the sky is not blue, and it's never going to be blue again. You're like, well, wait a minute. It goes against everything I've ever believed. And because some people believe this is all about government power. The government's never going to give up their power. And we're going to have to fight this. We have to vote people out. We have to do whatever we have to do. And that's part of what, fed into this January 6th thing. But it's not going to go away on its own. Other people were just into this safety thing. They bought into and they didn't see through the misinformation or the deception from the CDC and the other places, that the masks are still necessary for people who have been vaccinated. They didn't understand. They believed that was truly science. They believed somehow that the vaccine didn't protect these people. So people in those camps are just like, whoa, something's not right here. Okay, this can't be so. It takes time for people then to recalibrate. But, I mean, I was surprised, pleasantly surprised, because I didn't expect it to happen so abruptly, but I knew this was going to happen. And because what I believed is accurate. So if you have an accurate understanding of things and you have an accurate worldview or a view of a particular situation, then you kind of know what's going to happen. You may not know how or when, but when it does happen, you're not caught off guard. And what did I know? I knew that the vaccine worked. I knew that the masks were unnecessary for people who were vaccinated, that the only reason the CDC did that was they were afraid that it would create a contagion, if you will. Everybody would stop wearing masks, vaccinated or not. They wanted to make sure we got the people vaccinated before they eliminated the masks. I know that the CDC cares about one thing. It's in their name: Centers for Disease Control. The CDC's mission in life, the reason all those people go to work and why they get paid and why our tax dollars, is disease control. Okay? That's all they care about. Now, so every decision, every action, every recommendation, everything that they can do is heavily weighted in the area of disease control. Freedoms, constitutional rights, yeah, I'm sure they care about that somewhat. Poverty, economic, the impact of economies and things. Yeah, I mean, they care because they realize their decisions affect those things, but it's far down in the weighting, okay, in the decision making and the priorities and how they recommend things. It's kind of down on the list. Same with harms, secondary harms to lockdown, harms to school children, okay? Our job is disease control. If the disease gets out of control, we have failed. Now, you can't say they don't care about children's well-being and mental health. They do, okay? Everyone does, but it's not their job. It's not their mission. It's not their role. Understanding people's roles is a really important part of understanding how decisions are made and why people are thinking and behaving the way that they're behaving. So, disease control. The vaccine works. The vaccine is the answer. The reason we had all the mitigation and all the things that we had is there was no vaccine. There was no protection from this coronavirus. And it was spreading worldwide. It was going everywhere, unlike some of the other viruses that early on they told us was, and it really didn't. So, now that the vaccine's out there, and the vaccine does work, these are all knowns for me. When the CDC comes out and says, okay, if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask, the answer is simple. Why did they do that? Because we've gotten to a point where virtually everyone who's going to get vaccinated is vaccinated. So we've now hit this, so we've said you have to wear a mask. You have to wear a mask. You're not safe without it. Okay. And we want to get everybody vaccinated first. We want to get well, now we've hit that point where pretty much everybody who wants vaccinated can or is vaccinated, but it's trickling off. Demand for the vaccine is going down. So what do we do? How do we make this happen? Best thing is to be honest and just come out and say, why should I get vaccinated? Because it works. Okay? It works. How are we going to show you that? We're going to tell you you don't even have to wear a mask, except in two very specific situations: healthcare and mass transit. Other than that, you're free to go without a mask. Of course, you have to listen to private business, local governments. CDC does not make policy. Okay? CDC issues guidance, issues recommendations. Governments, elected officials set policy. So the CDC can't tell the state of Pennsylvania what to do. They can't tell the White House what to do. But as you know, the White House conceded to the CDC from the very beginning. We're going to do whatever they tell us. Okay? Well, CDC came out. Pennsylvania Department of Health followed up, said, we're going to follow the CDC. We're going to do whatever they want. And we'd already known in Pennsylvania that the governor was going to eliminate all restrictions except masks by the end of the month, by Memorial Day. Restaurants full. It's up to their discretion. They can do whatever they want. So it's over. And that's positive. That's good. It's not hard to understand. It's not a conspiracy theory. We've had a lot of missteps, but I'm happy to where we are. Okay? The vaccines work. If you want to get a vaccine, here's what's the beauty of the vaccines working as well. If someone doesn't want to get the vaccine, it doesn't affect you because it works, right? It will protect you. It will protect your family. You don't have to worry about it. Stop worrying about what other people do. If he doesn't want to, well, how are we going to know who's vaccinated? We don't have to know. We don't care because yours works. Okay? It doesn't matter. This is no longer about control. This is about, and I believe this was missed all along, really, human behavior. Trying to get people to, real leadership is to get people to do what you want them to do because they want to do it. And that's what we're seeing right now. This is leadership. By the way, that's Eisenhower's definition of leadership. It's not forcing people to do something. It's not putting penalties and restrictions and punishments. That's oppression. That's coercion, okay? Leadership is getting people to do what you want them to do. And then they do it because they want to do it, not to be obedient. And that's what the CDC is doing right now, okay? That's why the guidance has changed. So we're back to normal. I mean, it's inevitable. Sure, stop asking for vaccine passports. We don't need them. Unnecessary. Why do we not need them? Because the vaccine works. Just get those facts. Accept and understand those simple facts. And what's happening right now is very easy to comprehend. It's no surprise. Accept that you were lied to. Okay? We could say some lies aren't bad because they have good motive. It's still a lie. Okay? Part of the problem we're having now is people were misinformed. They respected and trusted the CDC to tell them the truth. Now, what I understand is I understand the CDC's role. I trusted them to, in the long run, meet what their job description, what their mission in life, and what their worldview dictates for them to do. And that's exactly what they've been doing all along. So the behavior from the CDC does not surprise me. I mean, how fast it changed surprised me, but pleasantly surprised. I would have done it sooner, but we're there. I mean, it is over, folks. I'm telling you. I'm about to go to the grocery store. They're going to make me wear them. I'm going to try it. I'm going to go in with the mask, take it off after I'm in. But I don't want to cause trouble, okay? I don't want to make people uncomfortable. But I do want people to know it's all good, okay? Coronavirus does no longer run our lives. It's done. And what a great time, huh? Summer, sun shining. Our Independence Day came early. Happy coronavirus is over day.